Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Game Hanger, where we talk about video games and nothing but video games. I am your host, Michael,
And Brie.
and unfortunately, Sarah cannot join us for this episode. She is out sick.
Wah, 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 wah.
So in today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Horizon games. Not Forza Horizon, Horizon Zero Dawn, and Horizon Forbidden West. I don't like Forza Horizon games. And then we're also going to be talking about Detroit Become Human. And also, along with Horizon, I'm going to talk about the Light of Motiram and why it's a dumb game. And why it's going to be a dumb game.
All right.
Yeah. And then next week we will continue with part 2 to our last episode with Sarah.
Yes.
Yes, in which we will talk about the game, probably talk about the games we talked about last time, but also Brie will get to talk about her game as well.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully we will be able to talk about what we wanted to in part 1.
Yes. Before we begin, make sure to follow us on Spotify, wherever you could find us, and let's get right into it.
Yay! Well, what do you want to talk about? Oh, wait, hang on. Let's talk about Marvel Rivals real quick. Have you seen that stuff?
I know what it is, but I haven't seen any gameplay of it yet.
Okay, well, it actually looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. There was a video, I don't know if I even saved it, that showed, these things called MVPs.
Mm-hmm. Most valuable players.
I guess, yeah. And they had, proper, really cool, videos of them. It was actually kind of cool.
Okay.
Actually, no, hang on. If we're going to talk a little bit, I want to mention this. So, as you know, I'm going to Steel City Con. I'm going fully dressed up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not head to toe, but shoulders to toes.
Yeah.
I have the Red Hood vest and jacket from Arkham Knight that has I had to get accessories and everything for it, like gloves, holsters, an actual toy gun.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks fucking sick. It's basically the same as my other Red Hood costume, the Outlaw costume that you might or may not have seen.
Which one?
Outlaw.
I think you showed me.
Yeah, probably. It was probably one of my TikTok videos I tried to make. But yeah, no, I am trying to just actually go cosplay, because every time I would go see celebrities, I would never go and dress up, but this time I'm actually going to try and do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now let's get started.
Hell yeah.
Let's talk about Horizon.
Okay.
So you talked to me about this new game coming out.
Yep.
Called the Light of
Motiram. Motiram. Whatever the hell it's called.
How am I supposed to say that? Okay. Anyways, you have some very upset feelings about it, don't you?
Upset is an understatement. So, for those who don't know, Horizon Zero Dawn, Horizon Forbidden West are, I don't want to say post-apocalyptic, but they are kind of apocalyptic-ish games where you're playing as Aloy in the future, and basically machines kind of are trying to rule the world after an accident created by the CEO of a company. And one of these machines is, I think it's an AI program or AI code called Hephaestus, which is trying to claim the world for itself, which basically it tries to do that by getting rid of all the greenery, basically all life on the planet. And Aloy's job as the main character is to reassemble Gaia, who is the supreme AI made up of all the other AI codes, like Hephaestus, Ares, all that stuff. They're named after Olympians.
That's why I was thinking of God of War whenever you said Gaia and Hephaestus. I'm like,
yeah,
it's giving God of War.
Yeah. But yeah, so Aloy has to try to save the world from that in both games. I think it's the same threat in both games. But in the second game, they introduce the Far Zeniths, which is an ancient colony of humans that launched into space before the machines took over. and now they're like really technically advanced, and they try to claim the world for themselves also, along with this other force that's also trying to claim the world for itself. So Aloy has to like gather up her allies and put a stop to both of those. And then the last game leaves a cliffhanger, but we'll get into that afterwards. But the Light of Motiram is a game that's going to be coming out. I don't know when. I didn't care to look at the release date.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Now we did look at the trailer like before we started, recording everything.
Yeah.
And I could see in your face you did not like that. You did not like that.
To give context, it is basically, it looks like a direct ripoff of the Horizon games, made by, I already forgot the name. I think it's Polaris Studios or Polaris Games, and it's, as someone who absolutely loves the Horizon games, it is like very angering to see someone try to like replicate that for their own gain. Granted, that's what like most games do, but Horizon has such a unique world. It has such a unique story, unique lore, unique plot, everything, and it's evident that whoever's making the Light of Motiram is trying to copy it and like claim it as their own. I don't know, but it's kind of annoying since, as I said, I'm a big fan of the Horizon games. In the trailer, you could see lush greenery, like there is in both games. Machines, like there is in both games. A female protagonist, like there is in both games. And God knows what else. I couldn't stand to watch the whole trailer. But yeah. And it just pisses me off because it's just, why? Like, why? We've already got 2 Horizon games and a third one on the way.
Oh, a third one's on the way?
Yeah. We don't know much about it yet.
Oh, okay.
But, and, like, I'm worried that the release of this is going to conflict with the release of the third one and, like, cause kind of a popularity war.
I really wouldn't think so because, I mean, technically, what we saw, it's a game that's coming out that looks just like Horizon. That's gonna probably play maybe slightly different than Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
It might be like what is Horizon? Is it like a first person shooter or is it like
no? It's a third person open world adventure game.
Okay. Is it like free flow combat? Like the Arkham games?
No.
I will.
No.
Okay, cool.
No, it's not.
Okay.
But it is, it's open world, like I said, and it's not free flow combat. It's kind of got the same kind of combat that Elden Ring has.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where you have to like dodge and stuff. But, yeah, that's what kind of combat it has.
I was gonna say if it has the same combat as like Baldur's Gate 3, I was gonna laugh.
No, it's not turn based. No, definitely not. But
yeah, no, I was wondering what that game was like if
Mm-hmm.
it was somewhat like Zelda as well, because it's Zelda is also a third person open world action adventure.
Yeah.
But it also has, I guess you could say, just a little bit more free flow, but also like dodging and everything, and like a bunch of that stuff whenever you're fighting Ganon.
Yeah.
Which we will probably talk about next episode whenever we have Sarah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, ask me more questions about Horizon. I'm like out of stuff to talk about.
I am trying to. I'm trying to figure out how this game plays. I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out how to understand Horizon as much as I would, because oh, you know what? Hang on. Horizon actually is making me think of a VR game that I have. I think it's called like Apex. Not like Apex Legends. It's a completely different. It's what's that game? It's Apex Construct. That's what it is. So I tried this game on my PlayStation VR before I stopped playing on that and went to Oculus.
Yeah.
It's definitely what you're explaining is what basically what I saw in Apex Construct. Like it's It's an open world. It's it's adventure. Like, doesn't your character use like a bow and arrow as like the main weapon?
Yes, but you can use plenty of different weapons as well.
Okay, because I keep seeing a lot of pictures, and on Astrobot, her character has like a little cameo in Astrobot.
Yeah.
Like her weapon is the bow in Astrobot.
The bow's her signature.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because in Apex Construct, it's basically a first-person shooter. Like it's because it's in VR. You're using a bow and arrow. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I want to think that this game is like. It's like the game that I've played in VR, which obviously is nothing like it because it's. I mean, Horizon is not VR.
Horizon is its own kind of game.
It is.
And there are two games like Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. Zero Dawn basically.
I also gotta ask, what's the difference between those two? Because you said that they basically have the same plot line.
So they have the same kind of plot line where something's trying to take over the world, but they're both connected. When the first game ends, that's where the second game picks up.
So they take place back to back.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Yeah. So the first game, Hephaestus tries to take over the world. Aloy puts a stop to it, but spoiler alert, by the way. At the end of the game, it's revealed that Hephaestus is still alive. And then the second game, he goes back. Well, it goes back.
Who's it?
Hephaestus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hephaestus goes back and tries to, again, claim the world for itself. But Aloy puts a stop to it once again. But then something else arises.
Using her magical bow and arrow.
Something else arises after that also tries to claim the world for its own and end all life. What that is, yet, I don't think we know. But it's like, I think toward the end of the second game, it's been a while since I played it, but toward the end of the second game, it was like a cliffhanger where there was this red object just flying in the sky. And I think it was revealed that the Far Zeniths, which is the ancient human race that also was trying to claim the world for itself, I think they were trying to save the world, or trying to take that out also to save the world from it, so they could also claim it for themselves. But it's tricky. But it's like an ancient technology thing that comes from deep space. I think it's an AI thing, like giant AI thing that consumes anything in its path that's coming from deep space because it heard the signals sent out by Hephaestus when it was in Horizon's atmosphere. And that's where the second game ends. And there's a third one. I think it's in the talks and being developed.
Okay. It's in the talks of being developed. It's not.
I think it's either in the talks or it's either being developed right now. I can't remember offhand.
It could be either one, honestly.
Yeah.
But at least we know it's confirmed that you're getting a third game.
Yes.
So, all right. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, I want to say in my world, Horizon is giving Apex Construct and God of War mixed together.
Kinda, yeah. It's kind of got God of War like combat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically, God of War combat is basically like a mix of free flow and Elden Ring gameplay.
Oh.
It's
okay.
Because I mean, it is like a. However, God of War is not a explorer.
Yeah, it's not an open world. Yeah, I would say
other than God of War 4 and Ragnarok.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the other games from God of War 1 to God of War 3, not.
Yeah, even that, I would say God of War, like the fourth one, I would say.
Oh, I love that one.
I would say, even though I haven't played it much, I would say it's like a limited open world kind of thing.
It is pretty limited, yes. Still love the game though.
Yeah.
Especially with Ragnarok. Good stuff.
I tried playing it, but my PS4 is so crappy that it turned into a jet engine as I started playing it. So I said nope and just turned it off.
That's why I have a PS5.
Yeah.
Sucker.
I want to get one, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. So.
No, they're also like not cheap too.
Yeah, they're hella expensive.
Damn. You know what? Whenever I got my PS5, I actually wanted to share this little story because I think it's funny. Remember whenever I told you I interned at a school district?
Yes.
The guy who basically kind of hired me, like he helped this, he was able to let the school board like let me in as an intern.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. He's my neighbor. And yes, he is my neighbor. Hey, Daryl. Love you. He actually helped my dad get a PS5 for me. And my dad, it happened like last Christmas. My dad was like, "Hey, I want to get you a PS5 because I know you've been talking about it." And I'm like, "Are you serious? Do you know how expensive they are right now?" Because they like came out. I don't remember when they came out, and it was sold everywhere, sold out everywhere. And I'm looking at my dad. I'm like, I really want a PS5, but I know that we cannot get one because we cannot find one. However, Daryl finds one, and it's the PS5 with the God of War game, Ragnarok specifically.
Yeah.
And I keep thinking to myself, thank you, Daryl. Like I can't thank you enough for the amount of opportunities you've given me, and the fact that you helped my dad get a PS5.
Yeah.
Like, I really hope that we are going to be friends for a very long time.
All right. So I think that's for now enough about Horizon. Brie, you talk about Detroit Become Human now.
Yes. And then another thing I should add. So, again, Steel City Con. I'm gonna go see Valerie Curry, who plays Kara in Detroit Become Human. Now I have a question for her. I'm probably not gonna end up asking her tomorrow because I would probably feel like shy and everything.
Yeah.
And probably I would look like I'm losing my shit, because that's how I look like that's how I feel like I look like when every time I meet a celebrity. It's like I'm losing it, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm right in front of my hero. I'm right in front of Chloe Bennett.
Yeah.
Like, this feels like a fever dream. I will never stop thinking about that. Anyways, I want to ask Valerie Curry, does she want to apologize now or later for every time that I've cried playing her character? Every time I cry because it's so emotional, and it's like the only like really emotional character for me. So all right, now that we've got that question out of the way, please tell me you're going to apologize now. Let's start off with Detroit Become Human. So basically what it is, it's like Until Dawn.
Yeah.
Your choices affect the game. But Until Dawn is obviously a horror game. Detroit Become Human is not. It is obviously going to be taking place in the future, and obviously taking place in Michigan. For some reason. I have played this game, I don't know how many times. It came out, I think, around the same time as Batman Arkham Knight.
I would say so.
If not a little later.
I think you're right.
Yeah, because Arkham Knight came out in 2015.
Yeah, because I remember after those games came out, I started playing them, and I think they kind of overlapped with each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to say either like in between 2015 and 2018 is whenever Detroit Become Human came out.
Yeah.
I want to say between those years. Now, we have three main characters that we play: Connor, Marcus, and Kara. And these characters are androids. Ooh. Spooky. That's not spooky.
Hey, you don't know who'll have a fear of robots.
Apparently some people have fear of robots. I'm questioning that.
Beep boop boop bop, scary. Watch out, the AI's taking over.
That's so real. But Connor is a cop android, and by far my favorite character. Marcus is a like a house cleaner or like a maid android.
Like I would say he's an assistant.
I would say so too.
Yeah.
And he also his actor is in Grey's Anatomy. For people who aren't sure.
Interesting.
And then Kara is another housemaid, house cleaner, kind of android.
She's like a maid. She's treated as like a servant.
She is treated as a maid.
Yeah.
And Marcus is actually treated as a friend. It's so cool because you get to see on how these robots are treated.
Mm.
Like Kara is treated so horribly because the owner constantly breaks her.
Yeah.
And like she has to get like a factory reset, and like, oh my god, the lore with Kara's section, it is so good. But I have to go like towards the beginning. So in the beginning, you play as Connor, and you have to help a hostage. It's a little girl with a robot, an android who turned deviant.
Mm-hmm.
A deviant is, it's a different form of like saying that robots are trying to break free.
Yeah.
From, human. And there is about probably like 5 or 6 different endings to that entire segment. Like you can either die 3 times or survive 3 times.
There are so many different paths.
There are hundreds or thousands of different endings in the game, and I love it. I love it. This is why I love the game so much. So we obviously save the girl. We either end up killing the guy who took the girl hostage, killing both of us, like 4 different times.
Which if you die in the beginning, that literally
it literally does nothing.
Yeah, it's also so pointless.
Well, actually, it kind of does.
Yeah,
because if you actually, so there's a cop over on like the side of it's taking place on a balcony, and there's a cop on the side that has like a wound on his arm. It's not good. Like if you left him, he would die.
Isn't his name Bill?
Probably. If you saved him, I never pay attention to important characters. If you saved him, he lived. And then like later on during the game, you'll see him again saying, "Hey, you saved me. Thank you."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, there's like 6 different endings. I always choose the ending to save the girl, save me, because if I survive the whole way through and save my memories, there's a really, really good shot for Connor to become a deviant.
Mm-hmm.
And I choose that choice all the time. Love it whenever I get to become a deviant.
My first time playing it, I remember it was my only time, but I would like to get back into it again. My first time playing, I literally got the perfect ending.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you get the ending whenever like they were all like standing in like a crowd singing?
Yes.
That is the best ending.
Yes, and I got it first try.
Screw you. No, I actually think I got it first try too. But I have played that game constantly over and over and over and over again, and you should too. So after the whole hostage thing, we're now on to Marcus, and our owner, his name is Carl. I love Carl.
Yeah, me too.
And I love the way on how Marcus says Carl.
Until something bad happens to Carl.
Yeah. So,
spoiler alert. He dies.
Yeah. No, really. I mean, there's a good couple of ways that he can actually die. He can die at the beginning of the game, or he could die at the end of the game. Either way, we are basically friends with Carl, and Carl has a son, but his son is basically a drug addict. It's whack.
Isn't that one of the ways how he dies? His son comes to visit him, and then his son kills him.
Yes, his son kills him, but blames it on Marcus.
Oh yeah.
Like Carl basically dies of like a heart attack from that point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so sad because you could just blame the robot, and the robot will either get like torn apart or taken back to where they are. The place called Cyberlife. It took me a solid second to remember where that place was, because I always remember what Connor's line. "Hello, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlife. I will never stop saying that line
Hello.
when I can.
My name is Connor, and I'm an android sent by Cyberlife.
Wake up, detective.
But yeah, I remember. Everything's coming back to me now since we're talking about the game. But I just forgot what I was gonna say again. So continue.
Damn, that's so real. So after Carl is like a really rich painter. Actually, yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. And his death is like more impactful because that's at like
Very
13 to 15 hours into the game. And at this point you've already had like I think if 4 or 5 scenes with Carl.
Oh yeah. If he dies towards the end of the game and Marcus becomes a deviant, which I mean Kara and Marcus becoming a deviant is inevitable.
Yes.
Connor, you can avoid becoming a deviant, but I'd rather not because
it's the least fun way. That's the less fun way.
It is the less fun way. However, you get like this really emotional scene with Connor and Hank. And literally it's such like an emotional time where Marcus shows up in like his full deviant outfit. It looks really good though. It's like such a long like trench coat. Like he looks great. And Connor's Carl is basically laying on his deathbed, and we basically see Carl pass away.
Yeah.
And it gets me every goddamn time, and I'm like, oh my god, no. Carl's death is inevitable. Hate it. However you can, prolong it. And so yeah, no, that's basically like everyone will not talk enough about Carl. But yeah, no, the main 2 endings that you get with Marcus and Carl is either Carl lives and the cops come and Carl's son blames it on Marcus, or Carl dies by the hands of his son, blames it on Marcus.
Yeah.
Either way, we basically lose. But
and I know there's a scene in the beginning of the game with Marcus. I think it's in the beginning where he's like torn apart and emerging from a junkyard.
Yeah,
of android parts.
That's I think that section's called Resurrection.
Yeah, and it's like really creepy, but also really cool.
I love it.
Yeah,
it's so much fun because you get to find the parts for your like you have to find new parts for yourself. You have to find new eye. You have to find like new legs, like a new coolant system, and because you arise from the top of the junk hill and of the junkyard and he looks at us. He goes, "My name is Marcus." Walks away and takes and snags that coat from a pole. Girl, he makes me straight.
Oh my god.
Not literally.
One of the things I like about Kara in the game is how you can customize her hair.
Yes, Kara. You can whenever. Again, I'm gonna talk about the before she becomes deviant.
Yes.
Whenever she gets reset, there's some lore while she's like cleaning up the house. If you go to Todd, that's his name, Todd.
Yes.
If you go up to Todd's room and you pick up like the specific like stack of overdue bills, you'll see a paper slip out saying thank you for your purchase for a little girl android.
Yeah.
The little girl is an android.
Yeah, and that was revealed in the later end of the game as well.
It is. But
and
here's the thing, you can figure it out before like you progress. And I love it.
Yeah, good foreshadowing.
Like it's good. It's great subtle foreshadowing. I love it. I love the fact that you can that there is so much foreshadowing in the game.
Oh yeah.
There is like you could predict so much, and it is so good. I want to go home and play it. But no, basically Todd. There's this drug called red ice.
Yes.
It's basically, I want to say it's heroin and crack cocaine mixed together. Crackine. I'm gonna say it's both of those two drugs mixed together, but
Okay.
like with like a red different.
Red 40.
Yes.
The Detroit Become Human equivalent of Red 40. Red 41.
Get out. No, that's so good. That's so funny. I love it. But no, actually, I also just realized, I'm gonna get to that part in a second.
Mm-hmm.
It'll help correlate with the red ice.
Nice.
But so basically, Todd gets high on red ice, wants to destroy Kara again and spend thousands of money that he doesn't even have because he's living in a really broke home. So Todd gets angry again. Kara protects Alice, that's the girl.
Yes.
You can either kill Todd or run away, or like take a bus and run, or like a bunch of other stuff. You can like sneak through without even having to bring the weapon, even have to like take a weapon, because in Todd's room there's like you can open up windows, especially in Alice's room, but mainly in a drawer there is a firearm that unlocks a path that if once Todd gets angry and you have to flee upstairs, you could take the gun and actually like kill him.
Yeah. I try to avoid that route just because I think it has ramifications for Kara toward the end of the game when they're trying to cross into Canada.
Not really.
Really?
Not really, no.
I thought it would.
No. What happens is if you let Todd live and while Kara, Alice, and I think
Luther,
yes. Thank you. It was either Luther or Lucas, and I'm like,
Luther.
that's the name of my little brother. They are like going to a bus station. They're trying to flee Detroit. However, Todd makes it to that bus station as well, and starts screaming, "That's my kid! She's stealing my kid!" Blah blah blah. But if you end up like having to off Todd, you don't interact with him.
Yeah.
And I think I've been able to avoid killing him, but I don't remember if I've been able to go to like the bus station. But there aren't really that many any bad stuff that happens to it. I mean, you might like
somehow every action you make has an opposite reaction in that game. It's like the butterfly effect.
That's what I keep saying.
Yeah.
That's what I keep saying.
Even your smallest action has a big impact.
The smallest section could mean so much.
Yeah.
And again, this is why I love it. So like so we're now probably at the point where Marcus and Kara are now deviants. And Kara is trying to help Alice survive, even though Alice probably doesn't even know that she's a robot. Like she's just a little girl, like cold and wet, and you have to figure out where you want to stay, either in an old abandoned house, or you're trying to find like clothes at a laundromat, or trying to like rob a grocery store, just to get food.
I do want to say a few things about the game again. One of the standout moments with Kara and Alice is when they're running through the mansion trying to like hide from Luther, and it kind of reminds me of Resident Evil.
Oh, it is giving Resident Evil. Of course it is.
And
it's just that it has like quick time events.
It's just just an intense and suspense building scene, and that's like one of my personal favorites of the game is that scene. But also, there was one more scene I was gonna reference, but I'll talk about that because I in a bit because I just forgot about it. Yeah.
Oh, you just forgot about it?
Yeah.
Dang. That
I had it in my mind.
That felt so real. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, we got it?
Yeah.
We got it.
I also want to talk about Chloe, because I've never seen a game do in the main menu what they did with Chloe.
That's right, Chloe. She, Well, I mean, I don't know what you can really do with her in the beginning.
Well, in the main menu, every time you log into the game, she has a different dialogue option.
Every time. It's great.
It's
Love
kind of like what the Stanley Parable does every time you log in with having you do a new task. But it's with an Android, and eventually after a certain amount of logins, you can either give Chloe the choice to be free, or
I did get that option.
That's what I did.
did get that option.
Or you can have the option to reset her and just have her stay on your menu screen, which will get rid of any of the humanity that she has in her.
I did get that option.
Yeah.
I said to free her.
Me too. I always do.
And then like next time I logged in, she was probably gone. And then the third,
Yeah.
and then the following time, I think she came back.
I never got her again after that. So
Yeah.
felt like a loss.
Felt so great that all to be free.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I loved it. And that was it. I like Chloe, especially whenever she's like talking with the guy who created Cyberlight.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like it's literally like 3 or 4 androids of Chloe's like swimming in a red pool.
And she's the only android that I know of in that universe who has actually broken the fourth wall. You mentioned that Marcus scene earlier, but he didn't break the fourth wall.
Yeah.
But Chloe speaks directly to us.
Yeah.
She reacts to our choices in the game.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
She comments on our choices.
I love that.
Yeah, so there's so much detail in the main menu alone that that's what makes it like so great of a game.
This is why I love Detroit Become Human. Love it.
Oh yeah.
Valerie, do you want to apologize? But yeah, no, so now I think we've gone enough with Kara. For Marcus, there is a boat that he has to find. It's called Jericho.
Yeah, yes.
You remember Jericho?
Yes.
I kept thinking it was a dude. but then I see because in the junkyard, the guy goes, find Jericho and you will be free.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, so
that whole section with Marcus was very interesting.
Oh my god, it's so good. All 3 sections are great. This is why I'm saving Connor for last. Because again, he's really good looking.
I would say he has the most development out of any of them. Connor.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? Like you can honestly like have a friendship with Hank.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the bit where we wake him up. Detective.
Detective.
Detective. Wake up, detective. It's me, Connor. So for Marcus, it's basically finding Jericho, becoming Jericho, because he basically now runs the deviants and helps free any other deviants he can find. Well, actually, no, helps free the androids, and actually like androids that have been like ready to be shipped and like ready like in a box. He frees them just by connecting to them.
Yeah. I will say no game has made me cry like Detroit Become Human. That's a lie. The only other game that has made me cry like that is Life is Strange.
Another game that has made me cry like this is Red Dead 2.
That too, I bawled at that one.
Specifically Arthur.
Yes, I bawled at that one. But let's get back on track.
Yep. So he becomes Jericho and everything, and then they have their whole war. But then Connor is doing his own thing, to be honest. But he's actually also slightly tracking Kara.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did I say Connor? Yeah, Connor.
Connor.
Connor is basically slightly tracking
Kara, but yeah.
Yeah, because they get reports of like missing deviants, like missing androids, presumably deviants, or like murders and stuff like that. And he like I love the crime scene that we go to of that one guy.
Oh my god.
27 stab wounds.
27 stab wounds. But I love the crime scene sections where you have to like try and solve the crime. Like even in the beginning where you had to scan everything.
Yes.
Yeah, it reminded me of Batman Arkham Origins with the crime
yes!
scene analyses. Yeah.
I can't believe I just. Okay. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you literally just mentioned Origins.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm thriving. But yeah, no, he literally has to scan it. So to slightly backtrack to whenever I was talking about red ice, whenever you scan whenever you scan the red ice, it'll actually tell you like all the ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
Red 40.
Red 41.
Red 41, top of the leaderboard.
But yeah, no. So we like literally are trying to become friends with the detective. If you do not die, you actually genuinely become friends with the detective.
Yes.
But if you do keep dying, you're not gonna be friends with the detective. He's gonna be a major dick.
Yeah.
But then
Connor.
yes, and then I wanna go up to the part where you do like try to like. Connor sneaks into cyberlife as an android.
Yeah.
He's not a deviant yet. He sneaks into cyberlife as an android. You literally his fight sequence in the elevator. Wow. The sequence of whenever he is on like the lower floors, looking at all the other Connors right there.
Mm-hmm. iRobot moment.
I wonder how many Brians they are, because the actor's name is Brian Deckard.
Yeah.
He's actually a Twitch streamer as well.
Yeah.
He streams with his wife, and they also have a little kid. Also with that whole other sequence of whenever Connor and Hank are in
Hank, that's who it is. Hank.
Did you say his name was Bill?
Yeah, I'm thinking of his actor, I think.
Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, he's actually pretty doing good for himself right now.
His actor. Oh, yeah. Go on.
Yeah, no. So, in the whole little club that they go to, it's something. So if you look at any of the male or female androids for too long, you get my favorite cutscene from Hank. Connor, you doing? Come here, Lieutenant. I can't tell you how much I love that little bit. I can't tell you how much I love it.
Lieutenant, I threw up.
I threw up. No, that's so good. But yeah, no, I love every chance I get to play with Connor or Kara or Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
But at the very end, if you get all three androids become deviants, you're thriving.
Yeah,
you're
literally.
Winning.
That leads to the best ending possible.
Best ending.
Especially, is it on Jericho where who's the guy that's like trying to like get rid of all these AIs? Like there's an antagonist and he's like head of something. He's like an agent of something.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know his name.
Remember.
I cannot remember his name, but wasn't there a scene where they raided Jericho and Kara was also on Jericho with Alice and Luther? Yes. And then I think Connor was also there. So I think
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he was there. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So it's so cool in those games whenever the paths of the main characters intersect.
All collide.
Like Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls. Beyond Two Souls has one main character, so I can't say that. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love it whenever their paths collide in Jericho. Love it. But yeah, no, the final war does not happen on Jericho. It happens like somewhere off Jericho where it's all snowy and everything.
Yeah.
So they do have to go through like a full-blown war, but then the androids are realizing that they're probably not going to get anywhere. So they end up singing a song. If you choose to sing the song, you get the public's attention.
Mm-hmm.
And they either like if you convince the public enough, they can try and harmonize with you, or they end up just fleeing.
Speaking of like convincing, I do want to also mention the dialogue system in the game, which I think is really good. They give you like 4 options. Like
they
most
give you
of the
about
time.
they give you about 4 options.
4 or 5 options, and it's so good because like whichever way you go, those options can have different consequences. Like whichever combination you choose. Like,
absolutely.
There's a different combination for like almost each one, and there's also success rate, and it's like awesome.
Absolutely. So it's so surreal playing as Connor, Marcus, and Kara.
Oh yeah.
And then once they all collide, it's so cool. Like, I mean, have you noticed when you play Detroit Become Human, your controller changes colors whenever you play? Yes.
Yes.
It's one of my favorite parts. Not really. It's one of the coolest details I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, it's either red, blue, or like a teal, like like a really light blue type of color.
And I think that's like a whole other episode where we could talk about like how PlayStation has like integrated game design into the controllers as well.
Oh yeah.
Like with
like with the Astrobot. That's
like the touchpad, the color changes.
Yes. In specific bits, like if you played as Marcus in the house before like everything went down with Carl, and you gave Carl breakfast and everything like that, you could play the piano and you can actually like touch on the touchpad and play the piano.
I remember I grabbed the controller in like my hands in a weird way, so only my thumbs could touch the thumb pad, and I literally just spammed it.
I just went bop bop bop.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I was like bop 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 bowie, and then
no,
I had to slip that in. But yeah, I remember doing that, and it was definitely an experience. I wish they had it on Xbox. I don't know if they have it on Xbox or not. Probably not. Yeah, but I will check when I get back home today.
This might be like a PlayStation exclusive type of game.
Yeah.
Because I had it on my PS4, and then once I got my PS5, I was able to get the game from my PS4 to my PS5.
Mm-hmm.
So transferring games from one console to another is weird. It's confusing.
Mm-hmm.
It's also frustrating. Okay. That honestly just about does it for Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
This, I mean, I always will mention the soundtrack is amazing. I love Connor and Kara's songs, like their themes, like with Connor's chasing themes, love them. Kara's like emotional, like violin songs, amazing. Valerie, again, the question still stands. Hopefully, I will see you tomorrow as well. I'm going to hopefully try and get fast passes because my best friend I'm going with has like a knee issue. All right, so I think that just about covers everything that we wanted to talk about today. Next week, hopefully we will get Sarah back on. Maybe talk about Zelda, go back to our part 1, like try and pick up where we left off, because we talked about the soundtrack, we talked about like Animal Crossing and Cyberpunk. I want to try and talk about Zelda or what else? I know I want to talk about Red Dead 2, but that's going to be with someone else I'm going to try and get us with.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, you can find us on Spotify. We post almost every week. After next week, we're going to be taking about a month hiatus because it's going to be Christmas break and we all want to go home and spend Christmas with our family. But don't forget, follow us on Spotify. Give us a listen. If you don't like us, then sucks to be you. And we'll hopefully see you in the hangar.